Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruity activities, Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. Do not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank you everyone for joining the Bhakti Sangha conference call today. Let us move to our next section, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. May I know who all have joined the call this morning? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, and all the glories to the assembled devotees. This is Manjari Lila Devi Dasi from Naperville. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Manjari Lila Devi Das Mataji. Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas. Nice to see you, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call and giving your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Shama Gauri Devi Dasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shama Gauri Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji, Srila Prabhupada and Maharaji. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Nidasi from Ghana.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Joy Das from New York. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining the call and giving your association. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Devidasi Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories unto you, all the devotees here, and Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. This is Ekaradika Lila Devidasi.
Hare Krishna, Ekaradika Lila Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to all the assembled devotees. This is Sushmita from Mississauga, Canada.
Hare Krishna, Sushmita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody else would like to introduce yourself?
Mataji Prabhuji joined. I will give him a co-host and then I'll start the recording also.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are fortunate to have His Grace Pran Govind Prabhuji to enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, 5th chapter, text 11th onwards. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for giving your valuable time and association to us this morning and enlightening on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I would like to hand over call to you Prabhuji. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother. Am I audible? Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So first of all, I'd like to welcome all of you. Please accept my humble obeisances. Vancha kalpataru vishyakipaha sindhave vachapati dhanam pavanebha Vaishnava bhavo namo. So we are going to begin with a song. I hope you all are singing this every day. Okay. Samsara davana lalira loka tranaya karuna ghanaghanatam taptasya kalvana gunanavaksha Ande Gura Sri Charanarabindam Bande Gura Sri Charanarabindam Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitagita Baditramadan Manasarasena Romanchakam Pasrutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Sri Charanarabindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarabindam Sri Vigradhananitananam Sringaratan Mandiramachana Yuktasya Bhaktam Chanijunjataho Bande Guru Sri Charanarabindam Bande Guru Sri Charanarabindam Chaturbidha Sri Bhagavat Prasado Sadhana Triptan Hari Bhakta Sangha Kritaiva Triptim Bhajata Sadaiva Vande Guru Sri Charanarabindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarabindam Sri Radhika Madhavaya Ara Madhur Jalila Gunarupana Pratikshana Ashadhana Lolupasha Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam. Nikunja Juna Rati Keli Siddhe Jajali Bhijuktirapekshaniya Tatrati Dakshat Ati Ballabhasha Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Shakshad Haritena Shamasta Shastre Uktastatha Bhavata Iva Sadvi Kintu Prabhorja Priya Evatasya Kintu Prabhorja Priya Evatasya Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Jasha Prasadad Bhagavat Prasado Jasha Prasadam Nagati Kutopi Dhayan Stubam Stasya Jasha Sandham Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Samsaradhavanalililokam Tranayakaran Ghana Ghana Praptasyakalana Gunarnava Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Sri Charanarvindam Hare Krishna Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunnavadi Paschat Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev Hare Krishna, dear Prabhus and mothers. Thank you for joining this morning session of Srimad Bhagavatam. So today in the purport, Srila Prabhupada, two places he mentioned, not only mentioned, he actually sang that Gurvastakam. So I thought we are going to discuss a little bit because Prabhupada found so important. So I'm requesting all of you, please help me with reading the translation. One devotee, each translation, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, may I read?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Prabhuji. The spiritual master is receiving benediction from the ocean of mercy, just as a cloud pours water on a forest fire to extinguish it. So the spiritual master delivers the materially afflicted world by extinguishing the blazing fire of material existence. I offer my respectful obeisances onto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master who is an ocean of auspicious qualities.
Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna. Chanting the holy name, dancing in ecstasy, singing, and playing musical instruments. The spiritual master is always gladdened by the Sankirtan moment of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because he is relishing the mellows of pure devotion within his mind, sometimes his hair stands on end. He feels quivering in his body, and tears flow from his eyes like waves. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Next.
The spiritual master is always engaged in the temple worship of Sri Radha and Krishna. He also engages his disciples in such worship. They dress the deities in beautiful clothes and ornaments, clean their temple, and perform other similar worship of the Lord. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. The
Hare
spiritual
Krishna.
The spiritual master is always offering Krishna 4 kinds of delicious food, analyzed as that which is licked, chewed, drunk, and sucked. When the spiritual master sees that the devotees are satisfied by eating Bhagavad Prasad, he is satisfied. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Next.
I will read, Prabhuji. The spiritual master is always eager to hear and chant about the unlimited conjugal pastimes of Radhika and Madhava and their qualities, names, and forms. The spiritual master aspires to release these at every moment. I offer my respectable obeisance unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master.
Very nice. Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. The spiritual master is very clear because he is expert in assisting the gopis who at different times make different tasteful arrangements for the perfection of Radha and Krishna's conjugal loving affairs within the groves of Vrindavan. I offer my most humble obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master.
Thank you. Next.
Can I read, Prabhuji?
Yes.
The spiritual master is to be honored as much as the Supreme Lord because he is the most confidential savior of the Lord. This is acknowledged in all revealed scriptures and followed by all authorities. Therefore, I offer my respectful obeisances onto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master who is a bona fide representative of Sri Hari Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, can I read?
Yes, of course.
By the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives the benedictions of Krishna. Without the grace of the spiritual master, one cannot make any advancement. Therefore, I should always remember and praise the spiritual master at least 3 times a day. I offer my respectful obeisances onto the lotus feet of my spiritual master.
Thank you. I hope in the Zoom, everybody pays 3 times minimum obeisances to your Guru. I hope. I did not say you do. I'm hoping. Minimum 3 times. These are nice. Thank you. So, Prabhus and Mothers, thank you for assisting me. Now, the next part is serving Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th chapter, text 5. 7th canto, chapter 5, text 11. So before we begin, I would like to pray for clarity and clear our consciousness. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritam Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudiraye. Before reciting this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayana. Unto Naranarayana Rishi, the supermost human being. Unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning. And unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. And unto Srila Prabhupada, the translator. And his realization purport giver. Nasta prayesu abhadresu Nitam Bhagavata sevaya Bhagavati uttama sloke Bhaktir bhavati naistaki. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam through Bhakti group and others, and by the rendering of service to pure devotees, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed. In loving service unto the personality of God, Radha Shema Sundar, who is praised with transcendental song, is established in each of our heart as an irrevocable fact. Okay, so Mother Vinita Gandharvika Devi actually inspired me to do something. So instead of getting it from the online, I made a little PPT with the purport. I never did this first time. It's very strange, but I hope you
Thank you,
tolerate.
Prabhuji. Hari Bol. Very grateful to you. Thank you so much.
No, but no, don't, because you don't know. It may not look good. So I tried. Say it after, because I think it may not look good, but let's see. Is that good? Everybody visible? Can you see?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Very nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. You always are positive. Even if I don't do good, you'll say it's still good. That's your nature. You're always appreciating. Okay. So this is about Prahlad and Nrsimhadev. This is a beautiful conversation. And sorry, not Nrsimhadev, Hiranyakashipu, father and son talk. So father, out of affection, he's inquiring many questions. And son is answering, but something disturbing the father, not disturbing, actually greatly disturbed. He found his enemy is polluting his son's intelligence. So then he gave a guidelines to his teacher, and he warned them that watch out, the Hare Krishnas from ISKCON. No, he didn't mention ISKCON. I'm just saying that they are trying to pollute my son with Hari Bhakti. So son was taken to the Gurukul, and this is where the discussion continuing. It's a beautiful chapter, it's a really beautiful chapter. So this verse is talking about Prahlad Maharaj is learning now realization. You know, you learn something, but then you experience something. So he learned what is material world, what people think about material world. You're my friend, you're my enemy. And now he is going to see that how actually people act on that platform. That I come from that, so I can relate. You know, he's my friend, he's not my friend, like this goes back and forth. So this is this verse all about. It's beautiful. Okay. I would request also, few of you can recite after me. Si Prahlada Uvacha
Prahlad
Parahasasche.
Uvacha.
Okay, thank you. You are wonderful. Parasascheti asadgraha
Parasvasveti asadgraha
punsam janmayaya kritaha
Usam Janmaya Kritaha
vimohita dhyam dristas
Vimohita Dhyam Drishtas
tasmai bhagavate namaha.
Tasmai Bhagavate Namaha.
Prabhu, you chant one time also. Please.
Sri Prahlada Uvacha Paraswas
Go ahead.
Paraswas Cheti Asgraha You want to continue, Prabhu?
Yes, yes. No, it's okay. You can just share.
Paraswastiti asatgraha pumsam yen mayaya kritaha vimohita dhiyam drishtas tasmai bhagavate namaha. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I recite?
Yes.
Shri
Please.
Prahlada Uvacha Parasvashchetya Sadgraha Pumsam Janmayaya Kritaha Vimohita Dhyam Drishtas Tasme Bhagavate Namaha.
One more.
Sri
3 minimum.
Prarada Uvacha Parashascheti Asagraha Pumsam Yam Mayaya Kritaha Vimohita Diyam Drishtas Tasmai Bhagavate Namaha.
Okay, thank you. Synonyms. Sri Prahlada Uvacha. Prahlad Maharaj replied, Paraha, an enemy. Saha, a kinsman or friend. Cha, also. Iti, das. Asat, graha. Material conception of life. Pungsam, of persons. Yat, of whom. Mayaya, by the external energy. Kritaha, created. Vimahita, bewildered. Dhyam, of those whose intelligence. Drishtaha, practically experience. Tasmei, unto him. Bhagavate, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Namaha, my respectful obeisances. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Prahlad Maharaj replied. Who he is replying, I mentioned? Anybody? Help me.
Prahlad Maharaj.
Prahlad Maharaj.
No,
He's
he's
talking to
replying to
his
who?
he's talking to his father, Prabhu.
Okay.
It to Shanda in America, Prabhu?
Yes, thank you. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose external energy has created the distinctions of my friend and my enemy by deluding the intelligence of man. Indeed, I am now actually experiencing this, although I have previously heard of it from authoritative sources. So beautiful. Let's see. Now we are going to go to the purport. So this is the first part of the purport. Stated
Hare Krishna Prabhu, are you speaking?
Yeah, I'm just moving the mouse just a second because where my minimized was like little clutter. Just 1 second. Okay. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 5.18. Okay, maybe somebody can help me reading this. Can you see?
Vidya Vinaya
विनय
Sampanne
संपन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि सुनिचैव स्वपके च पंडिता समदर्शिनः. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
No,
Should I read
keep
the
going. Yes, read the whole page.
The humble sage, by virtue of true knowledge, sees with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater, outcast, Pandita, those who are actually learn, the equipoised advanced devotees who have full knowledge of everything do not see any living entity as an enemy or friend. Instead, with a broader vision, they see that everyone is part of Krishna, as confirmed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jivera Swarupa Hai, Krishnera Nityadasa. Every living entity being part of Supreme Lord is meant to serve the Lord, just as every part of the body is meant to serve the whole body. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Very nice. Thank you. So this is a very interesting purport that the way Prabhupada put it. So let us discuss little bit about this. Sri Krishna here in this verse in Bhagavad Gita 5:18, he talked about how we can see things in the people, like in your family, amongst your friends of this world. We're not talking about spiritual world. We're talking about right here. As a devotee, this verse is applicable to the devotee with their family, friends, or community, or country, whatever, whoever is around you. How do you see things? And so this verse is given. If you break it down, I was meditating on this verse, the Vidya Vinay Sampanne. So Krishna is talking about Brahman who is highest in Varnashram. What kind of devotee or Brahman or initiated ISKCON devotee, you can say? They are Vidya, they have a knowledge. Vinay means humility. And Sampanne. So this combination together, these are the qualities of the devotee. In order to live in the society right now, in our society, we have to have this. So when we say, Sri Krishna is saying, whatever situation you may be, Arjuna, everything is made of these three. Everybody is under the three modes, and their body is made of three modes. But Prabhu's and Mother, that does not matter. We should be able to see them spiritually. This is Krishna's point. When one has vision. So what is that vision? That we should see Vidya Vinay Sampanne. Okay, here is a three category. Can someone help me? Brahmana and the cow are product of which modes?
Goodness. Mode of good. Mode of goodness. Mode of goodness.
Good, good. I was trying to trap, but you already made it out. Good. The elephant of goodness or tamagun?
Goodness.
No.
Passion.
Yes.
Elephant is
Passion.
in passion.
Very good, very good. A dog is a goodness or Rajagun, passion?
Mode of ignorance.
Tamagun.
Tamagun.
Wonderful. You all are wonderful. And there is a human being, dog eater. We're not talking about animal.
Ignorance.
Thank you. Very good. Good. So three modes are there in this. Equal vision. What does that means? Means we have to see not the dog, not dog eater, not the elephant, not the cow, not the brahmana, but the soul and super soul. This is devotee's vision. When Prabhupada says, I have come to this country with a mission, he says in the beginning lecture, he said, I have come to this country with a mission, with a vision that Mahaprabhu predicted and my Guru Maharaj ordered me, and to fulfill that, that's my mission, I am inviting you all to join. But then Prabhupada says, very interesting, that I see you all are potential lover of God. Means they are there, but he sees, nobody else saw at that time. Because I also asked some devotee, did you see that actually you all are lover of God? No. They said, no. Prabhupada said like that. So this is very nice. We have to develop all the time, literally. Try. 5 minutes, 10 minutes every day. Try to see the soul. Soul in a body means body is changing. Soul is not changing. The feeler, thinker, these are the sign of the soul. How do you see the soul? Not artificially like you're taking a picture of a soul from the internet or your some imagination and posting it in people's body. Not like that. Literally, you see the conscious being inside that body. You may thought about the tree. They are not talking. They are not talking, but they're changing. There was a little plant, big plant, fruit, flower, dying. These changes because of the soul. And super soul, because super soul has to permit and witness. So this is beautiful. Prahlad Maharaj have, but he also have a complete knowledge of Maya. So he is conflicted in his heart. Not that he is suffering, but he's seeing it, like how material conscious beings are acting. So we should see Atma and Paramatma. All of them are soul, and one sees the Supreme Lord accompanies all of them. Since the Supreme Lord accompanies all of them, they are all seen equally. Why it says equally? Now, knowledge itself is not enough. It says Bidda Binay. Bidda Binay means humility. Humility means subjective. My Guru Maharaj's mercy, I'm able to learn. By Krishna's kindness, he sent my Guru Maharaj to uplift me. These are the conception we have to have. Now I'll go to another point here. Equal vision is not equal reciprocation. I hope you all heard me very clear. We have to develop vision, but not equal reciprocation. There has to be appropriate reciprocation. I can go and embrace a cow, but I cannot go and embrace a tiger. Do you agree?
Yes,
Or would you like to?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The point is, we should have an equal vision. Equality of vision comes when we see that soul, Atma Tattva. That is important in today's society. When the world is fractured with prejudice, it's a fact. So generally, we like to talk about how we are not body, but we are soul. That is important. But people also want to know what practically help. What practical help can actually come by understanding Bhagavad Gita. The world is caught up, Prabhu's and Mother, in so many sectarian conflicts, even within ISKCON. You are one group, I am another group. Little groupism is there all over the world. Unification, not just among human beings, but among all living beings, among non-human beings also. How does it happen? Through spiritual vision. These verse, that put it in the purport, we can present to the people who are concerned about the conflict in the world. When we start understanding that we all are soul Everyone is connected with Sri Krishna. Once we understand that we all are part of one family, and the conflict will decrease substantially. Practically, we can also see that there are devotees from different parts of the world. They will come from different background, but when we do kirtan, like yesterday we had a kirtan, there was a Russian couple just visiting. There's a Croatian couple that's visiting. We all chant like wild. It was not, important who is from. Srila Prabhupada says this is real United Nation. ISKCON is real United Nation. Bhaktivinoda Thakur had that vision. I'm sure you all know that people from all countries would come and chant the name of God together in Navadvip Dham. And we experience this. We do. Okay, let me go to the next. So this verse, these are the few things we need to focus from this verse. And this is one of the verses that Prabhupada, you'll see in many purports, Prabhupada put this. Not we have clear, you all are already familiar, but I'm just trying to add something with it. It is said to see that everyone with equal vision, but we cannot act with same vision. What does it mean practically? Prabhupada gives the example. The soul in a tiger is also the same as the soul in a human being. We can embrace the soul in a human being, but we cannot embrace the soul in a tiger. The tiger will devour us. Therefore, the body determines how we practically function. Our understanding is that everybody is soul and everybody has a relationship with Krishna. And in a sense, if I am a servant of Krishna, I am a servant of everyone. So this is beautiful. How I serve who for that? I have to use my intelligence. For some people who are very spiritually inclined, we give them time, attention, and share our Krishna conscious knowledge with them. They grow by that. I'm sure you all do that, and you practically can relate to my realization. We see everyone as a soul. It's Krishna. However, we also have to note that their present situation, or see how best to serve them in their present situation. So equal vision, Prabhu's and Mother, does not necessarily means equal action. We understand that everybody is soul, but because they are different bodies, different bodily situation, how best I can help the soul come closer to Krishna will vary depending on the situation. The whole principle of Varnashram is that different people are engaged differently because from their bodily situation, their best engagement will differ. The problem comes in today's world when people want material equality, and that is not possible. Because different people have different talents. In communism, I come from a Tripura, a state in India, was under communist for, I forgot, maybe 30 years or 27 years, something like that. West Bengal too, and Kerala, 3 states in India. Kerala, West Bengal, and Tripura. In communism, I studied a little bit also. In communism, they try to enforce this artificially equality. But what is said about communism? That's all people are equal. Some people are more equal than others. Therefore, we cannot have material equality. We need to have spiritual equality combined with material diversity, which is acknowledged and engaged accordingly. Now, if you think this verse applicable to Arjuna, Arjuna was bewildered and Krishna is speaking what he should be doing. So then question come, what does equal vision mean for Arjuna on the battlefield? Or you can say, what about my life right now with my family and friends, position sometime to bhakti and like that. Well, if you focus on this verse and you break down, this is just my way of thinking, but you can break down your way also that verse. Krishna commands and spiritually realize who see everyone equally. Krishna is talking about the equality of living being as a soul. I'm repeating this. I hope we got it. What is the relevance of such a vision for Arjuna? That's the question that we can adopt. How can he have equal vision on a battlefield? If you look at the 1133, Krishna says, Jitta Shatru, Bhungshe Rajya Samriddhim, nourish your kingdom, but kill your enemy. Jitta Shatru, you conquer your enemy. But then, end of that chapter 11, Mat Karmakin, Mat Paramo, Mat Bhakta Sangha Virjita, Nirvair Sarva Bhuteshu. Arjuna, kill your enemy, but without enmity. This Hare Krishna philosophy is too tough, too much difficult. No, it is not difficult. It's just an inner adjustment by the mercy of our acharyas and Prabhupada and all the devotees around him. Krishna is talking about equality of all living beings as soul. Still, what is the relevance for Arjuna? How can he have equal vision on the battlefield? That's the question. Unless he sees those two sides differently, Prabhu's and Mother, if you cannot identify who is your enemy, who are you going to kill? You may kill your family member or own brother, because Pandavas are together in one side. So unless he sees those on his side are various, those on the opposite side are vicious, how can he be convinced that his cause is worth fighting for, even dying or killing for? And for Arjuna, such vision would be grounded in reality. Yudhishthira is virtuous, Duryodhana is vicious. Intriguingly, you can say Krishna himself later seems to adopt an unequal vision when he refers to those on the opposite side as enemies. And he assured Arjuna that his enemies have already been killed. If you have Bhagavad Gita right now, you can look at 11.33. Krishna revealed that secret. I already killed all your people, all these people, by the divine arrangement. So Arjuna just need to become an instrument. So in this exhortation to duty may be found the relevance of Krishna's call for equal vision. As Kshatriya, martial guardian of the society, Arjuna had a professional duty to protect society from aggressor. I hope you all will agree. But he had become hesitant on contemplating the aggressor on the Kurukshetra battlefield, where his affectionate grandfather, Guru, Kripacharya, Dronacharya, even Kripacharya, he's like a very affectionate. You'll see, it's very mystical, the whole Mahabharata. That Kripacharya was planning on this buha of killing Abhimanyu, and then when his son is born from Mother Uttara, he did the Jata Sanskar, name giving ceremony, Annaprashan, everything he did. Even he did recited the prediction of future. But was he not involved with his father's killing? No, don't look at from external. Then we'll be bewildered. So to free Arjuna from this hesitation, Krishna wanted him to reflect. If the aggressor had not been his relative, would he have hesitated to fight against them? Certainly not, I'm sure. Then remembering that aggressor related to him, aggressor unrelated to him were both equal, being sold. Arjuna should not let personal bias his vision and deviate him from duty. The next part of the purport, someone please help me with the reading.
As servants of the Supreme Lord, all living entities are one, but a Vaishnava, because of his natural humanity, addresses every other living entity as Prabhu. A Vaishnava sees other servants to be so advanced that he has much to learn from them. Thus, he accepts all other devotees of the Lord as Prabhus, masters, although everyone is a servant of the Lord. One Vaishnava servant, because of humility, sees another servant as his master. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. I'm sure you all do this every day. More than you see husband, wife, children, you actually address them as a devotee. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I'm sure you all do. I don't doubt on it. And if somebody did not like or is not doing full time, why not? Start it. So Prabhupada give a very nice that we should address each other Prabhu. Now I'm not going to go that whether we should address Mataji is also Prabhu because there is some. I'm not going that route. Please forgive me. But my intention is that when we pay obeisances or respect another devotee, what is the vision or what is we are trying to do actually literally? First of all, why do we have to pay respect? So now, if you see, we pay respect by saying Bancha Kalpataruvesya. We just did before we began. Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha. Patitanam Pavanebho Vaishnavebho Namo Namo. This is just my humble request. Maybe it's not that important, but I'm maybe a little picky sometimes. We do mistake in pronouncing the first word Bancha. Bancha or Bancha or Boncha. It should be Va long a, Cha also long. Vancha, not Bancha or Boncha. Neither. It's not a big deal. I'm sure none of you probably do it, but in case, just watch what you pronounce it. The next pronunciation that Kripa Sindhubha, generally it is, everybody pronounce very good. Kalpataru Bhash or Kalpataru Bhash. Bhash or Bhash. It should be long A, Bhash. I spend a little time because I run a ashram in Alachua and the Western New Bhaktas. I have to make sure they try their best to address properly. So it's a kalpa taru bhascha or kalpataru bhascha or kalpataru vyascha. Mispronunciation is there. The proper pronunciation should be kalpataru cha. You may say, well, Prabhu, is it like a very pinpoint? No, but why not? We learn. We're going to use it forever. Because they are desire tree. We are addressing another devotee as a desire tree. And according to Sandhi, Sanskrit Sandhi means junction of a two-word principle. Next word is cha. The ending change from tarubha to tarubhash. Just when you put together two words. That's all. So ending long vowel a in kripa, which means mercy. Kripa is a common Western accent mispronunciation. I see that. Okay. Now question is, if you have Bhagavatam, let me see if I did that. I thought I did it. No, I did not. I thought I did it. Sorry. Okay. 4.3.22 Bhagavatam, Prabhupada explained that when you pay respect to another Vaishnava, who you paying respect? Are you paying respect to the body or the person? When you say, yes, I'm paying obeisances to the devotee, who is the devotee? How do you see? So if you look at that verse very nicely, clearly, I'm sure you all read it because we are in 5th canto. So Prabhupada writes that when we pay respect to another devotee, we actually pay respect to the Supreme Lord in the body of the devotee. Mahaprabhu reinstated in it. He says, Uttam hayya have nir abhiman, jive shanman deve jani, Krishna adhishtan. One should be advancing to Uttam adhikari or above ignorance. Then when one is above ignorance called Uttama, then he pay obeisances to the soul who is holding Krishna in his or her heart. So you paying obeisances to Lord Vasudev and he's carried by that soul. This is the vision we should have. Not what kind of sari or dhoti or kurta that Prabhu wear or Mataji wear. Okay, I'm paying obeisances to that devotee. Now, I'm not saying like we should be like, oh my God, are we going to be judgmental or sentimental? No, be transcendental. Don't be judgmental, don't be sentimental. But you should know, if we practice this 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even to our spouse or children or parents, whoever is there, Prabhu, okay, immediately think, okay, that verse in Bhagavatam 4.20, 4.3.23, 22, Prabhupada explained, when we pay obeisances, if anybody has, you can read it. When we pay obeisances, who do we pay obeisances? We pay obeisances to the Supreme Lord. And according to Mahaprabhu, he says, we pay obeisances to that soul and the Supreme Lord because he's carrying the Supreme Lord in his heart. Anybody has in front of you 4.3.22? Just read the translation. That's all. It's very nice. Okay. If not, we'll go to the next. Someone please read this.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mother.
So, Prabhu, the translation says, my dear young wife, certainly friends and relatives offer mutual greetings by standing up welcoming one another and offering obeisances. But those who are elevated to the transcendental platform, being intelligent, offer such respects to the super soul who is sitting within the body, not to the person who identifies with the body. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. So this is reconfirmed. Both verses. Mahaprabhu says, you pay respect to the person who is carrying the Lord. So when we say Hare Krishna Prabhu, it's not like a body I'm respecting. Well, Prabhu, without body, how do you see? Okay, I understand. I'm trying to convince myself. Yes, the body shows that person is there. But we should always meditate on it, that person carrying the Lord in his heart, paying obeisances to them. Beautiful. This is a transcendental vision, not judgmental or sentimental vision. Sentimental vision, oh, that's my mommy, that's my daddy, that's my son. How can, I don't care. This is my. You're talking about the body. You do. Please don't feel attacked. But we do. But that's my younger brother. Yes, but you're talking about the body. Pay respect to the Lord and the soul inside the body, not the body. Thank you. Okay. Next, somebody help me to read. This is Prabhupada. I just pasted Prabhupada's. I broke down into what we need to talk about. Please, someone.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Understanding of the master begins from an understanding of the spiritual master. Yasya prasadat bhagavad prasado, yasya prasadan nagati kutuapi. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives the benediction of Krishna. Without the grace of the spiritual master, one cannot make any advancement. Why do we need Shri Guru's mercy?
Yeah, that's my question. Would somebody like to help me? Why do we need Sri Guru's mercy? We can read
because
book. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, because Guru has seen, because we always say Agyanatimarandasya. So he is already without the binding. So he has seen. So through Guru only we can see Krishna.
Okay, so you are saying Guru is seeing Krishna. I'm not seeing Krishna because I'm under ignorance, so I need his mercy. Very good. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Can I say something, Prabhuji?
Yes, please.
Because Guru has applied the scriptures and knows the practical implications and can guide us because we are contaminated and we are ignorant. So, and that's the reason we should always take the guidance because we are lost in this material world.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes.
I was thinking about Bhagavad Gita 4.34. The self-realized souls can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. So our spiritual masters, they don't only have the vidya, but they also have the vinay. They have that compassion and capability to impart that knowledge and connect us to Krishna. So that's why we need their mercy. As you always say, Prabhu, we have bhakti inside, but we need an external agent to ignite that bhakti inside us, and that is our spiritual masters, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. If anybody else, because I cannot see anybody's hand, you can just pop yourself and speak. Otherwise, I'll just go to next. But I tell you something. Yes, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Whatever Mataji has said, I think Prabhu, I agree with that. Gurus are self-realized. They know the absolute truth. So they can, with their help, they can only impart that in our heart, Prabhu. That's why we should, with the help of Guru, with the mercy of Guru only, we can realize the absolute truth.
Okay.
We can do some sadhana.
Yes.
Prabhu, here also then we can understand that if Yasya prasadat bhagavad prasado. Or that only if you please Guru, Krishna will open the door. Yasya aprasadat nagati kutapi. If you go directly to Krishna, no gati. Krishna won't look at your face.
Very good. Very good. So let me give you a interesting clue on this. That some sound is coming. I'm not sure. Okay. That we should meditate on this. Jasya aprasadat, as Prabhu explained very nicely, we should meditate. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that Guru is like a sun. Krishna is like a sun, and Guru is like water, and disciple is like a lotus stem growing. Growing from where? From the water. Where it's going? Looking towards Krishna or sun. So disciple, like a lotus, taking shelter of Guru, the water, like, in a lake or any pond or anywhere. So long the disciple is surrounded by the Guru or water, and Sri Krishna's position is like sun, the lotus is perfectly, life is perfect. Your sadhak life is perfect. If water is not there, you are still lotus, and the sun is there, what will happen to the lotus? Can someone help me?
It will die.
Yes, very good, very good.
No nourishment, Prabhu. Lack of nourishment.
Correct. These are practical. Why Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur? Because he is the one who composed this. Prabhupada put this in the purport, but Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur composed this. And he gives this analogy that we have to be very careful. We need Krishna. That's our goal, our relationship with Krishna. But Guru comes in the between disciple and Krishna and remove everything that make your vision very clear. That's why we are needed 100% surrendered to. Now, according to Prabhupada here, Krishna has descended in the form of Krishna consciousness movement. In other words, Krishna conscious movement, ISKCON, is actually manifesting or giving Krishna to others through books, through prasadam, through chanting. I mean, unbelievably is growing. Then Prabhupada gives another clue in the purport. Can someone help me with this reading, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhu Pranam.
Dandavat.
Shashatena samasta sastre uktasa tatha bhavyata eva satihi Hindu Prabhu cha priya eva tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. The spiritual master is to be honored as much as the spiritual lord because he is the most confidential servitor of the Lord. This acknowledged in all revealed scriptures and followed by all authorities. Therefore, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master who is a bona fide representative of Sri Hari Krishna.
Very good. Thank you. It's interesting. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur also give another warning. He who is his own guru has a fool as his disciple. Because some people say, and I was meditating on it, what does that means? Some people say, I don't need guru. Even within our movement, a lot of second generation don't have interest. They just go on. I am on my own guru. I know I will chant when I want, and I take prasadam. It's fine. That's enough. He who is own guru has a fool as his disciple. That means I am my own disciple, which is fool. Why? Because we cannot change ourselves by our own endeavor. Someone may ask, if Krishna loves me so much, why he does not change me? Why it is required? Actually, Dinabandhu Prabhu sent me a text one time, I remember a few years back. He said, what is your answer on this? So then I was meditating on it. Yes, Krishna can reveal to me directly. Why can't he do that? Krishna can do, Prabhu, anything and everything. That is correct. It is not a matter of what Krishna can do. It's a matter of what Krishna wants us to do. Not what he can do. What he wants us to do. Krishna is telling us very categorically that Viddhi pranipatena pariprasnana sevaya tasmad gurum prapadeto jigyashu sreya uttamam. Krishna is telling us what to do, what we should do. What he can do or not, we don't need his job description. He's giving us what our job description at this moment. So Krishna loves all living beings. At the same time, Krishna is reciprocal. Krishna loves all the more those who loves him. So Krishna wants to glorify those devotees who have sacrificed everything, like all of you, in this world for his sake. Prabhupada is the emblem. Those who has focused on pure devotion to him, those who have sacrificed things of this world for his sake. So Krishna wants to reward these devotees. Ultimate reward will be in reward where he gives inner love for himself and spiritual reward taking them back to Golok Vrindavan. But along with that, Krishna wants to reward them in this world also. But the devotees don't want anything in this world. The devotees are free from attachment, from things of this world. So when devotees don't want anything of this world, how can Krishna reward them in this world? So these are the thought we need. So Krishna glorify his devotees also. That's why I was singing in the beginning this song. Okay, one more in the purport. Please help me.
I will read, Prabhuji. The spiritual master, the servant of God, is engaged in the most confidential service of the Lord, namely delivering all the continued souls from the clutches of Maya, in which one thinks this person is my enemy and that one is my friend. Is Maya needed?
Yeah. Is that a good question? Is Maya needed? Can someone help me?
Yes.
All this problem is due to the Maya. So tell me, is Maya really needed?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Need little more than yes, because I am not intelligent. I'm not agreeing just yes and no. Why?
Prabhuji, can I say something?
Yes.
Because Krishna doesn't want to force anybody to love him. So the jivas, we have like desires in the heart. And so Krishna is going to grant these desires. Krishna is going to help in the heart for the soul to desires. So they cannot go and fulfill these material desires if they're not under the illusion. They have to be under the illusion to go running after fulfilling material desires. If they were not under the illusion, if we were not under the illusion, then we wouldn't want anything in the material world. We just want Krishna because that is the natural state, and we just want to serve Krishna, and we just want to please Krishna's desires, not ours.
Okay. Good. But what if I don't agree with you? I don't want to listen anything you say. to accommodate my opinion that I don't want to agree with you. What you said is correct. Maya is needed. You followed, Mother? To many idea of self-interest, many
Prabhu,
ideas.
actually,
Maya
we have seen
yes.
Prabhupada has told, Krishna buliya jiv bhagwan cha kare, pasete Maya teke jhaputiya dhare. Because Krishna has told Maya that the jivas are there, so if they are able to keep remembering me, you don't disturb. Because Devi Yashogunami Mamaya Durte Mamaya. So the moment we are not remembering Krishna, Maya will come and do anything with us. So when we understand, oh, I am not telling Krishna's name, that way Maya has come, then if we keep chanting, Maya will go away. Maya Eta Tarantite, she will allow us to go to Krishna. So this is just, as Mataji is told, to fulfill the desire, the Maya has been sent. But the moment we realize without Krishna, I cannot go back, then we will never leave Krishna like Prahlad Maharaja or Dhruva. 24 hours we'll be chanting in the subconscious mind.
Yes, very good. To be honestly, if you read Bhagavatam, what you say, you're all correct. Mataji also very correct. But to accommodate everybody's different opinion, non-devotional opinion, Krishna is kind. Okay, you don't want to agree, all these things, you have your own opinion, you have your own inference, I will accommodate. So Maya accommodate this. I'm not saying it's good or bad, just some way or other, Maya will make you feel, Maya will make me feel, I'm right. Even though I'm wrong, but to make myself feel I'm right, some energy has to overwhelm. That is Maya is required. Prabhupada gives a very good analogy in first canto, 7th chapter, text 5. I was reading it very nicely. He said the Lord does not desire that living being be illusioned by external energy. I'm just paraphrasing. And Prabhupada writes that the external energy is aware of this fact. But still, she accepts. It's not that Maya really want to punish us, Prabhu. It's interesting. If you read that purport, it's like, wow, this is very far out. Krishna knows everything. In case any one of you ever thought, does Krishna know what I'm going through? Or I have to tell him in my prayers, then he comes to know. Does he experience what nightmare I'm going through? I'm not having a tough relationship or whatever you are going through. Does Krishna really experience? Yes, he does. He knows everything what's going on. Krishna knows much more than you can know about yourself. Much more. He knows your previous so many lives. And where you're heading, he's also aware. So it is conscious choice, intelligent choice to depend on him. Does Krishna feel happy seeing that we are being tortured by Maya? No. But when you have a mischievous child, why the parents send the child to the school? Will be taught by another person. Why can't they teach themselves? It's required. Because in the school, I personally interviewed here the teacher. I said, so sometime you have a tough, tomorrow you have to all finish the assignment. Parents cannot say that. Mommy, I cannot do it. But with teacher, you cannot go like that. You are forced to pay attention and get your job done. So Maya is required to train us to become a lover of Krishna. Maya is doing Maya's job. Thank you. Okay, the next part of the, what's the time? Okay, we are okay. Good. Can someone please read? Yes. Can someone please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I can.
Yes, bro.
Actually, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the friend of all living entities. and all living entities are eternal servants of Supreme Lord. Oneness is possible through this understanding, not through artificially thinking that every one of us is God, equal to God. The true understanding is that the Supreme Master and that all of us are servants of the Supreme Lord and are therefore on the same platform. This had already been taught to Prahlad Maharaja by his spiritual master Narada, but Prahlada was nonetheless surprised by how bewildered the soul thinks one person is enemy and another person is his friend. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Very good. So there, question raised that oneness is possible through this understanding. But Prabhus and mothers, hang on to this philosophy and chanting. Do not give up, do not slacken. Get an association to keep going. Immaturity will keep you hungry and busy. You don't want to be hungry or busy. You want to be satisfied, peaceful. In order, in previous class or some classes, I always use that my previous business example that if you drink liquid soup with a forks, what will happen to you? I know some of you heard this. If somebody didn't hear it, can you tell me? Or did you ever try? Maybe not. I did. So I used to write a little note in front of my desk. I do not drink liquid soup with forks. Can someone tell me what is wrong with this analogy? Drinking liquid soup with forks.
You're engaging in such endeavor, but you're not really accomplishing,
Very
the
good.
objective.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you'll stay two things, busy and hungry. But that's not the purpose you drinking soup. Yeah, but you're drinking the way with the forks, you'll be busy. So spiritual life should not be like this. So there was an example, I remember Srimad Radha Govinda Maharaj in Alacha mentioned many years back when he used to come, 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. He came a few times in Alachua. And he said that immature learning can make devotee disturbed. So he gave an example that one disciple came to Sankaracharya. He said, I want to learn about Brahman. I was listening your speech and now I'm becoming your disciple. Please teach me right now. I want to become completely realized. So Sankaracharya says, it takes a little time. Don't rush for it. No, why can't I learn now? Who am I? From Brahmasmi, you are Brahman. Okay. What about everybody else? Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Tattamasi. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. What is the goal? Pragyanam Brahman. Okay. I am Brahman. Everything is Brahman. Whole world is Brahman. Gurudev, I'm done. This is it. Say, yeah, but you need to practice and you need to stay here and learn and see how we do. He said, why do I have to stay here and learn? I already know it. You just told me. So he left. He thought he knew more than Guru. Impatient. So he went back to his village. And in those days, there was a Mahut. I was mentioning this story a few days back in the Zoom that in the village, I saw in my village also, there's a crazy elephant get trained in Tripura. You don't see in a city in India. So how they train? So the Mahut means a driver or trainer has a goad made of metal and it pokes and gives pain to the elephant. Not all the time. If it is not going the direction that a trainer wants. So trainer is going in the village in a little crazy way. And the villagers on the road here, he's screaming, move, 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 move. Mad elephant is coming. So people moving. So this boy is from that village. He said, moving? Why moving? I'm already self-realized soul. I'm not afraid of anything. He said, move. He said, why move? You are Brahman, elephant is Brahman, everything is Brahman, I am Brahman, all peace. Well, guess what? Elephant picked him up and crashed him on the ground. And he was almost unconscious for a long time. After 7 days, they sent him back to the ashram. And then when he got better, so Guru says, what happened? He said, this philosophy is not working. How is not working? He said, you said, I am Brahman, you Brahman, everything is Brahman. I was trying to see that, but elephant crushed me. So Guru said, did you hear the Brahman? He said, what do you mean? The elephant was also Brahman. Brahman getting trained, another Brahman says, move, move. Did you hear it? He said, but why should I move? Brahman will never hurt. He said, your understanding is immature. You'll never understand Brahman by argument and logic. So like this, when Prabhupada put like this, that we need sadhana, we should spend time and we should be patient, get inspired devotee who can help you. And now the last part of the purport, today's purport. Can someone help me with that?
Can I read, Prabhuji?
Just a second. Yeah. Yes.
As long as one adheres to the philosophy of duality, thinking one person a friend and another an enemy, he should be understood to be in the clutches of Maya. The Mayavadi philosophers who thinks that all living entities are God and are therefore one is also mistaken. No one is equal to God. The servant cannot be equal to the master. According to the Vaishnava philosophy, the master is one, and the servants are also one. But the distinction between the master and servant must continue even in the liberated stage. In the conditioned stage, we think that some living beings are our friends, whereas others are enemies, and thus we are in duality. In the liberated stage, however, the conception is that God is the master and that all living entities being servants of God are one.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
So then question comes, is there an example that someone in this world, very advanced soul, treated everybody equal, no friend, no enemy? Yes, we don't imitate, but yes. For an example, this. Someone can read to me, please, or read to us.
May I, Prabhu?
Yes.
CC Adi 11:20. Murari Chaitanya Dashera Alaukika Lila Vyagra Gale Chado Mare Sharposhane Khela. Translation. There were many extraordinary activities performed by Murari, a great devotee of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sometimes in his ecstasy he would slap the cheek of a tiger, and sometimes he would play with a venomous snake. Purport. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes in his Anubhashya, Murari Chaitanya Das was born in the village of Vrindavanpura, which is situated about 2 miles from the Galashi station on the Bardwan line. When Murari Chaitanya Das came to Navadvip, he settled in the village of Modadruma or Mamagachi Gram. At that time, he became known as Sharanga or Sharanga Murari Chaitanya Das. The descendants of his family still reside in Shorer Pata. In the Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya Khanda, chapter 5, there is the following statement. Murari Chaitanya Das had no material bodily features, for he was completely spiritual. Thus, he would sometimes chase after tigers in the jungle and treat them just like cats and dogs. He would slap the cheek of a tiger and take a venomous snake on his lap. He had no fear for his external body, of which he was completely forgetful. He could spend all 24 hours of the day chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra or speaking about Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. Sometimes he would remain submerged in water for 2 or 3 days, but he would feel no bodily inconvenience. Thus, he behaved almost like stone or wood, but he always used his energy in chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. No one can describe his specific characteristics, but it is understood that wherever Murari Chaitanya Das passed, whoever was present would be enlightened in Krishna consciousness simply by the atmosphere he created. Jai.
Thank you. So that doesn't mean you can start practicing, go underwater for 2-3 days. No. I mean, unless you are eligible, don't do that, because we want you to stay alive. He could do it because he's in that transcendental ecstasy. So with that note, let us see some reflection or some more discussion anyone has. It's a beautiful purport.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Beautiful explanation of Guru Ashtakam, Prabhuji. Very nice, Prabhuji. I'm requesting devotees, if anybody have any questions or sharing, please go ahead.
Yeah, Sukaka Krishna Prabhu raised his hand.
Yes, Prabhuji, Sukakara Prabhuji, please go ahead with your question, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Vinita Gadamati. Thank you, Radha Priya Mataji. Prabhu, my question is, you told about Prahlad Maharaj, who is totally in God consciousness. He is always remembering Krishna, Narayana, by the blessing of Narada Muni. So he didn't have any impact on whatever beating or whatever his father was doing. And you told now in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, that Murari Chaitanya also was going to the snakes and all ferocious animals, and nothing happened because he was not taking himself as body and he was in submerged in water also. But we, though we are trying to remember, but we are not able to 24 hours remember Krishna. Though it is in the mind is there, but not uninterrupted thinking of Krishna. So that's why we are getting back pain, leg pain, this pain, that pain. And we are trying to differentiate. So today's verse is very clear that we are just servants. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. There is no enemy, there is no friend. Everybody is a servant. If somebody is enemy, because I have done something wrong, so Krishna is trying to help me. And today what he taught, that Krishna is like father and Maya is like the teacher. So Krishna is hiring the teacher to make the son or daughter proper and take him back to God. This is what I learned.
Very good. Good reflection, Prabhu. You paid attention. Please pray for me so I can have attention.
Bless you give me blessing, Prabhu. You are Pran Govind.
I'll pray for you.
Govinda's Pran. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks to Bhakti Sangha allowing me to learn.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Ekare Radhika Mataji, please go ahead with your question, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Prabhuji. I took from today that the knowledge is not enough, that we need the humility, and that equal vision does not mean equal reciprocation. I have to work on the Vancha Kalpataruvishta pronunciation. Probably is more difficult for me to see the difference between short and long, but I will work on that. And also I took that we're paying obeisances to the soul and the super soul in the body, and that Krishna gives us the spiritual reward, taking us back to him, just like helping us be free from attachment for things in this material world, and also that he accommodates non-devotional position of the living entity, Maya, is there to accommodate. And I had a question, Prabhuji. Oh, but before that, I also like we don't drink soup with the fork. That we stay busy and hungry like that. And also you said the Lord doesn't want Maya for the living entity. And I think that you quoted Srimad Bhagavatam 1.7.5, but I'm not sure. I wanted to verify that that is the right verse for that. The Lord doesn't want Maya for the living entity, you said, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes, yes.
Is that
It is
1.7.5?
1.7.5.
Yes, that's what I took note from Prabhuji.
Yeah, if you go in the purport,
Yes.
you can find a line, something like that. I don't have it in front. It says, the Lord does not desire that living being be illusioned by external energy. I repeated that 10, maybe 20, 30 times to myself. So Lord does not desire that living being be illusioned by external energy. You'll find that line is there.
Yes, it says, Prabhuji, the Lord does not interfere with the task of the illusory energy because such performances of the illusory energy are also necessary for reformation of the conditioned soul.
Yes, keep reading. The whole paragraph is beautiful.
And affectionate father does not like his children to be chastised by another agent, yet he puts his disobedient children under the custody of a severe man just to bring them to order. But the all-affectionate Almighty Father at the same time desires relief from the conditioned soul, relief from the clutches of the illusory energy. The king puts the disobedient children within the walls of jail, but sometimes the king desires the prisoner's relief, personally goes there and pleads for reformation. And on his doing so, the prisoners are set free. Similarly, the Supreme Lord descends from his kingdom upon the kingdom of the illusory energy and personally gives relief in the form of the Bhagavad Gita.
Thank you. You know, honestly, I mean, I have to be honest, you all are Vaishnava. I was not so happy, the whole situation. Why Krishna created Maya? What is really, I mean, we were bad, like, going back and forth, back and forth. But I found many answers and it's all satisfying. You really feel affection for Krishna that, okay, he did this. There is a reason that I was not a good person. I really did not want to serve him all the time without. I wanted to misuse my free will and I did it. So if I touch and I blame to the fire, it's not fair. So thank you for reading that. It was wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Mataji, for asking question. And
we have Shankari Mataji. Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my most respectful obeisances at your lotus feet. My pranams to all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srimad Bhagavatam. Amazing class, Prabhu. Thank you so very much for giving our day such a wonderful start. A few takeaways, Prabhu, I took is that unification among all living beings can only happen through spiritual vision and spiritual realization. And that is so important to see not only human beings, to respect only human beings, but everything around us, because everything comes from Krishna. And Prabhu, I love the analogy of water, sun, and the lotus flower. This whole relationship between Krishna, the spiritual master, and the disciple is just so beautiful that yes, there can be sun and there can be lotus, but if there is no water, the lotus flower will wither because of lack of nourishment. So thank you for guiding us, and thank you for being that water also, Prabhu, for giving us the nourishment time and again all the time. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you. Nice takeaway, everyone. Very good. We did very good with the time-wise. We still have 3 minutes. Unbelievable. First time in my life. I mean, in this life. I don't remember anything past.
thank you so much, Prabhuji. If no one have any questions, we can end the call here, Prabhuji.
It's okay, Krishna Prabhu is raising his hand again. Yeah, go ahead, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please go ahead, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Vinita Mataji. Thank you, Radhika Mataji. Prabhu, I don't feel like leaving 3 minutes. I don't want to miss. That's why I'm asking you. Prabhu, you told drinking soup with fork is like busy fool. We're busy fool. We are thinking we are doing, but we are not doing. Nothing is going inside. Putting the soup and nothing is coming inside. Busy fool. And the other takeaway, what you told was that why Maya is created, because we have a disobedient student, and Maya has been given to make us correct, to teach us a lesson. So Maya is not beating because she wants to beat us, because Krishna wants to correct us, and she is an obedient devotee of Krishna, so she is following what Krishna says. So we should not say Maya is bad. We are bad, and Krishna is making us correct, but Krishna is good, and Maya is also good. So all are good, we are only bad.
But through Bhakti Japa Sangha, we are becoming good.
Yes, thanks Bhakti Sangha, really.
Yes.
Bhakti Sangha is Goloka Sangha. The name should be changed now. Goloka Bhakti Sangha.
Thank you. That's wonderful. Wonderful.
You are really Pran, Prabhu. You are like your Pran. You are our life. Pran
Hare
Govinda.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. You all are wonderful. Thank you.
আপনাকে অনেক ভালোবাসি। হরে
Oh
কৃষ্ণ।
my God. Thank you. I love you too. I mean,
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for such a beautiful class. Thank you so much for singing the Guru Astakam in the beginning, because the verse has the Guru Astakam. I was thinking why Prabhu is singing this, and when I went on to the verse, verse has this song. So that's why Prabhu is singing it. And thank you for coming up with the PPT for the bhajan and for the verse. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Very grateful to you. Please forgive me if I did any offense. Hare Krishna.
No. Can you thank to yourself? I don't know if it's possible. Thank yourself to inspiring me. You said make yourself. This is, I don't know. Just say thank you, Mother Binita Gandharvika Devi Dasi. Can you do that to yourself?
Tell Mataji.
Say it. Thank to yourself. You are one inspiration. I'm serious. If you did not say it, I would not probably make it even.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Very grateful to you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Thank you so much. Prabhu has something to tell.
Thank you so much, Sabkara Prabhuji. Nice statement. Yes, we are bad because Maya, not Maya, we are doing not right way. That's why we are bad. Yeah. All Bhakti Sangha group, very nice, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. If no one have any questions, we can end the call here, Prabhuji, with your permission, Prabhuji.
Yes, and this is exact time. Can you believe that? 1 second
Yes,
left.
Prabhuji.
Wow.
You're perfect.
Thank you. Vancha kalpa
Tasya kripa sindhubheva cha Tanam
Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Jai,
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Praise Pran Govind Prabhuji ki jai.
Gauranga
Gauranga!
Wonderful class, always very engaging. Hare Krishna.
Jai Jai Krishna. Sabka Vrindavan Dham.
Radhe Radhe.
Gauranga Gilal ki
Radhe
jai.
Radhe.
Radhe Gauranga, Nityananda.
Jai Ho.